Hello students, we have learned about fractions, its types, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of fractions. Let us briefly recall them. Fraction is a number which can be expressed in the form of A by B, where A and B are whole numbers and B is not equals to 0, or a fraction is a part of a whole or a collection of objects. Example, 3/7 is a fraction because 3 and 7 both are whole numbers. Now, types of fractions. There are 8 types of fractions. They are like fractions. Like fractions are the fractions with same denominators. Example, 1/3, 2/3, 5/3 are like fractions. Unlike fractions, fractions with different denominators are unlike fractions. Example, 2/5, 3/7, 8/9 are unlike fractions. Improper fraction. Fractions in which the numerator is greater than the denominator are called improper fractions. For example, 7/4, 8/3, 9/4 are improper fractions. Proper fractions. Fractions in which the numerator is less than the denominator are known as proper fractions. Example, 4/5, 3/7, 6/11 are proper fractions. Mixed fraction. Fractions which are combination of whole numbers and fractions are called mixed fractions. Example, 2 integer 1/4, 3 integer 1/5, 9 integer 7/11. Students, note that mixed fraction can be converted into improper fraction and improper fraction can be converted into mixed fraction. Example, 16/3 equals to 5 integer 1/3 and example 2 integer 1/4 equals to 9/4. Equivalent fraction. If the numerator and denominator of a fraction are multiplied or divided by the same number except 0, we get a fraction which is equivalent to given fraction. Example, 1/3 equals to 2/6 equals to 3/9. Decimal fraction. A fraction whose denominator is any of the numbers, namely 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, etc. is called a decimal fraction. Vulgar fraction. A fraction whose denominator is a whole number other than 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, etc. is called a vulgar fraction. Example, 4/9, 3/13, 9/108, etc. Addition and subtraction of fractions. There are two cases of adding and subtracting fractions. They are fractions with similar denominators. For example, 2 upon 5 plus 3 upon 5. Students, we know that in order to add or subtract the fraction, we have to look at the denominator. As the denominators are same, we don't have to find out the LCM. And we have to add the numerators directly, keeping the denominators same. So now, let's add the numerators and keeping the denominator same. Thus, adding numerator 2 and 3 and keeping common denominator 5 same. We get 5 upon 5. Students, now we have to reduce 5 upon 5 in standard form. Thus reducing 5 by 5 in standard form, we get 1. Now, case 2. Fractions with different denominators. For example, 2 upon 5 plus 4 upon 3. Students, look at the denominators. Denominators are not same. So, we have to find out LCM of given denominators 5 and 3. Thus, LCM of 5 and 3 is 15. Students, now we have to find out equivalent fraction of 2 upon 5 and 4 upon 3 with denominator 15. As LCM is 15, thus multiplying 2 upon 5 by 3, we get 6 upon 15 and multiplying 4 upon 3 by 5, we get 20 upon 15. So, 2 upon 5 and 4 upon 3 equals to 6 upon 15 plus 20 upon 15. Now, adding numerator 6 and 20 and keeping denominator 15 same, we get 26 upon 15. Students, as we got the answer improper fraction, so we have to convert improper fraction into mixed. Thus converting 26 upon 15 into mixed fraction, we get one integer 11 upon 15. Now, multiplication of fractions. There are two cases of multiplication of fractions. They are multiplication of fraction by a whole number or multiplication of a whole number by a fraction. For example, 3 multiplied by 2 upon 7. Students, first of all, we will convert whole number 3 into fractional. Thus, converting 3 into fraction, we get 3 upon 1 multiplied by 2 upon 7. Students, we know that in order to multiply the fractions, we have to multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. Thus, multiplying numerator 3 by numerator 2 and denominator 1 by denominator 7, we get 6 upon 7. Thus, 3 multiplied by 2 upon 7 is 6 upon 7. Now, case 2. Multiplication of fraction by a fraction. For example, 5 upon 8 multiplied by 3 upon 7. Students, we know that we have to multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator in order to multiply the fraction. Thus, multiplying 5 by 3 and 8 by 7, we get 15 upon 56. Students, you have to remember this rule. Product of fractions equals to product of their numerators by product of their denominators. Students, note that in multiplying the fractions, we don't have to find out LCM. Now, division of fractions. There are 3 cases of division. They are division of whole number by fraction. Students, we know that in order to divide a whole number by a fractional number, we have to multiply the whole number by the multiplicative inverse. That is reciprocal of the fractional number. So now let's solve the example. 2 divided by 1 upon 3. Students, first of all, we have to convert a whole number 2 into fractional. Thus, converting 2 into fractional, we get 2 upon 1 divided by 1 upon 3. Students, now we have to multiply 2 upon 1 by the reciprocal of 1 upon 3. The reciprocal of 1 upon 3 is 3 upon 1. Now, we have to multiply 2 by 3 and 1 by 1. Thus, multiplying 2 by 3 and 1 by 1, we get 6 upon 1. 6 upon 1 is equals to 6. Case number 2. Division of fraction by a whole number. To divide a fractional number by non-zero whole number, we multiply the fractional number by the multiplicative inverse, that is reciprocal of the whole number. For example, 1 upon 3 divided by 3. Converting 3 into fraction, we get 1 upon 3 divided by 3 upon 1. Now, multiplying 1 upon 3 by reciprocal of 3 upon 1, which is 1 upon 3, we get 1 upon 3 multiplied by 1 upon 3. Now, multiplying 1 by 1 and 3 by 3, we get 1 upon 9. Case number 3. Division of fraction by another fraction. Students, we know that in order to divide a fractional number by another fractional number. We have to multiply the fractional number, that is dividend, by the reciprocal of the other fractional number, that is divisor. So let us solve an example. 3 upon 4 divided by 1 upon 4. Multiplying 3 upon 4 by reciprocal of 1 upon 4. Now multiplying 3 by 4 and 4 by 1. We get 12 upon 4. Now reducing 12 by 4, we get 3. Thus 3 upon 4 divided by 1 upon 4 is 3.